Hey there everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris Omi, and today we're here playing some more Starters Orders 7. We're through the Triple Crown races. We are now into that period where we're trying to stack as many grade 1s as we can on our 3-year-olds. And like I say, start making some decisions over who survives onto a 4-year-old season. Probably some of the male horses, just because I really like them. I think they're very good. Tatiana, Double Dara, Higgy Forest. I think they're all very good. Bella Maker, I think, as well. So yeah, when you look at it that way, I think there's a lot of scope for 4-year-olds. Plus, we don't really want to put too many of these stallions into the breeding barn. That's just not really gonna profit us too much. So keeping them out will be okay. Maybe bring one in and breed everything to it across one season. But realistically, it's going to be the fillies that come in to expand that breeding program. And you can see that's the way things have gone. We're pretty much breeding a lot of females. And then we've only got 3 right now studs in here. We got British Battler, who's a very, very nice horse. Good sort of standard to start with. Black W, pretty similar. A little bit worse almost everywhere. A couple of minor upgrades and a little bit lacking in stamina. We got a mile 2 to a mile 1. And then down to a mile for Dat Fang, which is another pretty good horse. Low enthusiasm, no cruising burst, but more of a short order horse. So I feel those are 3 very good options right now at different distances. But yeah, they're not even that old, so adding too many on top I don't think would be that good of an idea. So we'll see what we want to do. What I might end up doing for a few of these as well is just sending them in to breed with one of our best mares, like as much as we can, to get a foal, and then putting that foal on the transfer list just so that we have basically another copy of the horses, because they're all pretty decent horses. So yeah, as always, more feedback on that from you guys will be appreciated. Who do you think makes it in there? And do you see any good breeding pairs? Do you think any of these will breed well together? Or perhaps with someone we've already got in the barn? So hit me up on that, let me know, and we will go through with that when we can. But for now, as I say, back to racing. We've got auctions coming up in a few days' time, and then in a month's time. So let's first see if we can get another win with Bold Niku. Not an amazing horse, a very decent horse, a very sort of good runner, but not one of our top horses by any stretch. But yeah, Prince of Wales, Fort Erie up in Canada. We got one domestic. Bala Briggs is back. Very decent horse, but not a top horse. Monahan, not a great horse over from France. Then we got Scouted from Girls and Sharakti from Dubai, which are both pretty decent, I would say. And then we got a couple of grade 3 Americans. So I would definitely put us as favourites. That's where we currently are, tipsters and bookies. We look to be moving well. I'm happy with that. Yeah. I don't really think there's too much more to say about that. I think we're in good position. So let's just dive on into the race and see what we can get done. 1 mile, 1 furlong, 110-yard Prince of Wales. Class 1, Grade 1, up here in Canada. It's a decent enough start. Looks like a bunch going towards the front. Okay. The grey, Soleil d'Avril to the rear. Monahan just ahead of us, up to Scouting for Girls, and then Bala Briggs on the inside. Back outside a little to Sharakti. Wow. My voice almost gave out there. And Reverend Green up near the front. So we're going to come around the outside now. Make up some of that room. Just hold there for a second. Come round the turn. Taking the long way round here on the outside. and down into the final furlong and a half, making some moves here, pushing up past Reverend Green. Briggs and Sharakti both looking okay. Reverend Green, I thought, might have a bit of a secondary push there, but falls back. Sharakti now is the guy coming through up into second place. Briggs didn't do much. I'm a little bit surprised by that one. I thought they might, but Sharakti, now that's a pretty good run from them. But Bonaku wins again. And as much as I don't think it's a top horse, it's 5 from 5. Wins a maiden, wins grade 2 at 6, a grade 2 at a mile, a grade 2 at a mile 1, and then we head up to Canada and get a grade 1 at a mile 1 and change. Yeah, just gets the job done. Basically, just gets the job done. Nice. Okay. Friday sale is nothing, and that'll bring us round. There we go. To this sale. It's not really much there, is there? There's not really much there. I'm looking at records, nothing looks great. I'm looking at group wins and nothing looks great. Rear of the pack there in a grade 1. 5th is okay. Has fallen to grade 1, okay. Who's that with? Fontorotoli. I think that might be Sire more than Mare. I mean, I'm always looking. For them. But I clicked the wrong button. Because I've been doing that a lot. I've been skipping auctions rather than bidding. I don't know why. But I need to stop it. Really need to stop it. Yeah, my brain's just not working well lately. Okay, Dream Cuckoo, Hurricane Lily. This is kind of where we expect a good fight. But yeah, even though we're low rated, we're low weighted, we're the youngest horse, all the rest of it, I still think we've got a very good chance. Coping well, lean and ready to go. So, yeah. I do expect this to be us on Hurricane Lily again. We know what they can do. We know what our horses can do. The 1 mile, 110 yard Clement El Hirsch, Class 1, Grade 1. 3-year-olds and above on dirt is a pretty decent start for us in Franglis. But as we settle back down towards the rear alongside Hurricane Lily and the Houston Heiress. And Illuminize as well. We've got Peaches and Bowman's well up there just in between us and the leader, Waraqua. Down the back stretch, looks like we're bunched up. And we are in the box. We get out of it, but we run into the back of Bowman's well there. That's not great. Coming round the end of this turn, we do have clear air to run into. Hurricane Lily on our outside. We haven't had clean air. Is that going to cost us? We're not far ahead. We're running well. Hurricane Lily yet to make much of a move. Illuminize there. Just about holding on for second. Hurricane Lily didn't have a great run. Not a great run at all. We did enough, but twice we ran poorly. 2 sections there, I think we should have run much, much better. But you know what? That's another big win. Hurricane Lily holds on to 130. You know, she went up to 132 at some point, but she's basically been a 130 for a long time. Just kind of keeping herself in that range. A good win. A good run. I think that we did pretty much everything we needed to. It's a 3rd grade 1 win. Up to a 121 rating. not quite filled out on the potential. I don't think we will. Sadly, I think that's just where we're going to be. So, hey, so be it. If we don't gain that this year, that's fine. We're still in a very, very good place. I will take that. I will 100% take that. Zenyatta. Where's the Zenyatta? Oh, I know that race. It's not coming to me. It's not coming to me. Do we have a second race? Again, like for all the notes I take, you'd think my brain would be better sort of adjusted, but no, we just don't remember stuff. But yeah, Dream Cuckoo, pretty decent there. Pretty decent. 3 Grade 1 wins and only a 121 though. That's slightly disappointing. Our weakest horse in terms of ratings, Halidite, Higgy Forest. Now, but yeah, C2 and Halidite, they've got Grade 2s. Royal Aura's about to run in a Grade 1. Higgy's about to run in a Grade 1. We just got a Grade 1 on Bold Naku. So we're starting now to close out and get Grade 1s everywhere. Ski Party's up next. It should be Royal Ascot at a mile. Oh, is this a mile 4? It might be a mile 4, you know. It is. It's the King George VI and Queen Elizabeth. Over a mile 4. Claudia Girl, Rock With You over from Japan. The Pantyman from Dubai. Rosanna and Penrod Ballantine from the domestics there. And Moido, the ungraded Japanese. So, very interesting mix of horses. We're very close to being top rated. Ski Party, I think, is joint second with Double Dara. Behind Georgentine. Almost forgot. Just ahead of Tatiana, which I thought was a bit weird. Tatiana should be a bit higher. Pantyman in there with us. Pretty well, lean, ready to go. Again, for me, a mile 3, mile 4 is a conversation to have. I'm not sure. Honestly, looking at the stamina, I'd say a mile 2 to a mile 3, but we won the Belmont pretty well, and the trip was spot on, and it was by, you know, a short head from Double Dara. That's our own horse, and then back to Tatiana. But 5 lengths back was Electric View. So, I think we can run a mile 4. Even without adaptability. I think we can run a mile 4. But this is a pretty big test for that. Honestly, this is probably the biggest test this horse has had. Oh, Frankie's in this. Frankie Dettori, my favourite jockey. He's on Rosanna. Okay, we'll keep an eye on that horse and see how Frankie rides. But I still expect to win. Or maybe not expect to win, but I still think we can. I'm hoping for a very good race, and I'm hoping that we do enough. So Rosanna will go out to the front with Moido, and then us being led by the Pantyman. We've got Penrod Ballantine there. Rock With You and Claudia Girl on the inside against the rail. Not a bad start by us. We're just going to stay towards the rear, conserve some energy, probably fight the mid-race, and then push down the home straight. Ski Party is a very decent runner. Likes to come from behind a little bit. We move out wide here. We're going to take a long run around the outside. The Pantyman starting to make some moves. Rosanna with Frankie going out in the lead. We're inside 2 furlongs. Now we need to see Ski Party coming on. The Pantyman making some effort to get down this home stretch. Final furlong. Ski Party, the Pantyman, coming on very strongly now down the final furlong. And we're just catching. It's not going to be enough. It's going to be half a length. The Pantyman will take it, but Ski Party with a nice run. Very nice run. Rosanna tried to steal it early, couldn't hold on, faded at the end, and Frankie couldn't keep that going. But yeah, half a length for Ski Party. That was okay. That was okay. Paddyman's a pretty good horse at this distance. Pretty good at this distance. Yeah, I probably feel more comfortable at mile 3 there, I think. Probably a little bit more comfortable at mile 3. Trip suited well. Yeah, I mean, I think so. I think for me, I think we, if we do that, that'll be much better for us. So, unless we gain more distance, I think a mile 3 is where it's at. I think a mile 3 is where it's at there. Anyone else interesting? Nope. Okay. So, 28th and the 3rd, yeah. So, end of this month, there's a couple of auctions approaching. Okay, Royal Aura. Oh. It's the first test. It's the first test at a mile. And it's a foreign race. This is one I kind of went back and forth on whether or not I should run it. I don't know. I mean, I think we've got to. It's going to be tough, though. This is going to be really, really tough. We're still holding a mile, yeah? Probably. Higgy's still holding a mile. And you two are on your distances pretty well. Okay. Glorious Goodwood. Let's see what we can do here. Acquisitive Fly by White. That's tough. That's tough. That's a good 1-2 punch in the field. I'd put us right with them. We'd be top 3 with them. And then a grade 3, 3 grade 2s, and an ungraded domestic. So, again, with a young horse, with the lowest weighted, we are mid-pack, actually, in rating. Fly by White is ahead. But we're looking okay. Trading well, very fit, primed to go. We're the favourite with the bookies and with the tipsters. It really doesn't mean much, but okay. Yeah. Us, Fly by White, Acquisitive, definitely the 3 best in this field. If we can get a good start and we stay out of trouble, I think we do have a shot at this. But the first grade 1 opportunity, and we're out of the gates really slowly there. Royal Aura not running great. This is also our lowest extra speed horse. I believe this is bog standard 70, which I don't like. I don't like at all. Safe investment up at the front with Fly by White, ourselves, and Magical Romance. Acquisitive, Red Silk, Blue Cap, I believe, making their way up with Theory of Law. And Brazilian Bush behind. On the outside here, Silver My Nature making a very good run. And I couldn't unpause it. I couldn't get it to come off the speed. But yeah, we come in second. For some reason, my tab key wouldn't slow the race down. But we're right up there with Fly by White. And it was close. It just, we just couldn't get up and stay up. And I mean, that's fine. Honestly, that's fine. I'm wondering if we should move to a mile 1. I am wondering if maybe there's a mile 1 in us. I mean, that is a possibility with that stamina bar. Maybe that's what we need to try. Didn't jump up to 80. Couple of rating points, but it's not really what we want to do there. Ouch. I was really hoping for that one to knock us up to 80 and for us to be a grade 1 coming out the other side. So we currently got 3 grade 2s. He could still be number 4. Really hoping, though. Really hoping. Oh. It's been a while since we've seen any graded horses that we kind of liked in an auction. Let's see if there's any on Friday. Wow. I got to start talking about that more, I guess. And Jenny Poos is laid back. Grade 1 and 2 grade 2s. Beauchamp Zorro. Grade 1 and grade 3. Probably not amazing. Okay. Didn't pick up the laid back trait. Breeding distance looks okay. I mean, it's not bad, right? It's not bad. So a single grade 3 and a single grade 2. $122 rated. I don't think this is going to be an amazing horse. I want to put it out there that I don't really think this is going to be an amazing horse. But at the same time, it's a 3-year-old grade 1. It's won 6 graded races. Like, there's enough to tempt me to take a look. But I'm not overly optimistic here. Just because of the breeding, I don't think is the best. I would say it's possibly a mile 2 horse with that stamina bar. Full speed, bit of acceleration. And yeah. That's kind of what I expected to be an okay horse, but not one worth keeping. That is... wow. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. It's not a good horse. Not a good horse at all. So many grade 1 horses not been any good. Okay, King's Chorister. The Witch Doctor. I mean... Grand Theft Equine. I see that one come up a lot as well. Green Manalishi. I mean... at some point you've got to take a risk, haven't you? At some point you've got to take a risk. Commander Wish. And Thamla. Let's see what we've got. Gonna drop about 5 million at least on these 3 horses. We already know that 3-year-old grade 1 winner wasn't much. King's Choristers. Progeny is Commander Wish. It's a bit of money on there. And unless this is ridiculously a small amount of money, which it kind of is, but I still think we're over 5 million with Thamina, who is excitable. Because the mare is excitable. So even though we got laid back and excitable, it still comes out excitable. Don't like that. Don't like that either. Just... I was hoping. I was really hoping. Commander Wish. Again, it's not a bad horse. It's just not a good horse. No confidence. No finish application. Yeah. I mean, I'm starting to believe the King's Chorister isn't that good a horse. Luckily, we didn't breed too heavily to him. But now we've seen like 3 of their foals, and they haven't been great. Star of Alexa is really good. So we might get something out of King's Chorister. We might get something out of them. I still think Marvelous Value is one we need to try. Aztec Warrior, I think we need to try. Royal Defense, probably need to try. Or did we try them? I don't think we did. We might have done, actually. There's 6 here in 2021. That could be us. And Sabrina, Film Buff. No, that's not us. So we haven't tried Royal Defense either. Major Mascari could be another option as well. Yeah, we've got some options for next season. Yeah, maybe Ngong Hills turns out well. Maybe. I don't know. And Janud. Darej. Is Darej still in here? Is Darej still in here? Yes. So if Darej turns out to be okay, we can always breed with them. Perfect Soul we've tried, didn't work out that great. Synchronize is okay. Yeah, in terms of racers that aren't ours, let me know what you think. If anyone there catches your eye, what you feel is the best strategy for us. 'Cause right now, I'm not sure I like too much. I'm not sure I like too much at all. Okay. Aladite still likes a mile. C2 is still likes a mile. Do we have grade 1s? The Secretariat, we've got a booking in. We got 1. We've got 1. Okay. Yeah, we got 1. Okay, so Haladite probably heads to Leopardstown against an obscene field that they're going to really struggle in. Dead Heat, Way for Life, Hurricane Lily, Fly by White. I mean, that is deadly. That right there is deadly. I don't care who you are, what you want to say about it. That is absolutely deadly. Okay. Is there a 7? There's 2. There are 2. Way for Life and Cassidia. I mean, Way for Life, but still, that's the one. That's the one there I think we've got to try. And then maybe Royal Aura at a mile 1. Maybe. I don't really like it, but I've got to try and funnel as many of these as I can. Got to put the chances on here to see if we can get grade 1s on people. But time's running out for those. Time is running out for those. Come on, game. There we go. On the 15th. Okay. Who's up first? Who's up first? We've got 3 runners today. And Higgy's into the Secretariat first. Okay. Dead Heat, Wait for Life. Both a little wound up. Let's take a look at the paddock here. Sweating badly and agitated. Shami's agitated. Okay. That might be our best chance. That might well be our best chance. Higgy is a decent enough horse. It's got good extra speed. It can do something. It can do something. What it can do, I don't know. But it can do something. But yeah, with these two a bit wound up, I mean, if today's not the day, then we might just not have it. We might just not have it. It's a bit of a late break from the gates there. We're going to move up towards the front. Bloomy taking us out with Way for Life and Shami. We got, Yes Mate and Spanish Treasure on the outside. So we're all up here in the mix. 2 furlongs from home. Bit of a late move. Normally we see a much earlier move, but Higgy now starts coming home. Way for Life in the mix with us. Alongside Yes Man. It doesn't look like Higgy's got any pace here. It doesn't look like Higgy's got any pace whatsoever. Oh my God, we got murdered. Dwelt soon recovered. Like, that's a length and a half sometimes. Slightly hampered, there's another half a length to a length. Outpaced, very unlucky. I mean, that was just terrible. That entire thing was terrible. We didn't go early. We didn't start well. We ran okay for the bulk of the race. We just didn't do anything. And that's why. I knew there was going to be a reason. But before the race, we popped up to a mile 1. I knew there was going to be a reason. Okay, mile 2, Tatiana. Pacific Classic. Not a great start again. Yet another poor start. We move into the chasing pack. Isle of Inishmore up in the lead with Enchanted Valley and Jan Jandura being led by Special Boy. Then we're leading the pack with Sedgwick, Rapturous, Rio Caribe, and Battlefield Bob at the rear. We're going to have to go around the outside here, maybe take a bit of a wide turn, take a long way around this left-hander. And we do, but we cut back inside. It's an early move. We cut back inside. We don't run the main part of the bend too wide. We cut back to the inside, and now we've got a run against the rail for the final furlong and a half as we search for home now. On the final stretch up, there's the final furlong marker. Doesn't look like anyone's going to come from deep, and Tatiana just rolls on, hand in the air. Nice big win. 6 3/4 lengths. I mean, there's big wins and then there's big wins. And we're starting to see quite a few of those big wins. I'm very happy with that. Performance. Then we got one more, I believe. Double Dara here. Form horse, lowest weighted, almost top rated. Pearl Catcher just up there. Bunch of grade 1s, some good grade 2s. Grade 3s, I don't know. I mean, one of them's going to be amongst the favourites with us. So I mean, we should be the best horse in this field, I think. But then Pearl Catcher is the bookie's favourite. The tipsters are going for grade 3 Vanguard Dream. That's a grade 2 and a grade 3 there. I mean, that's kind of interesting, you know. It's kind of kind of interesting to me there. Let's see how that plays out. Does Vanguard actually have a good run in them? Arlington Million, 1 mile, 2 3-year-olds and above. And of course, it is another grade 1 race, and Double Dara could have easily won the Belmont. Just edged out by Ski Party, who was running, you know, with the rookie jockey, so quite a weight advantage. We're up near the front, though, with Just One for the Road, Pension Plan, Joan Quartz, Just One for the Road taking over from Golden Desert, Pearl Catcher in the orange silks on the outside. They might be a danger. We're going to go up the inside here. Going to use that bend to our advantage, give us a lead to come down the home stretch now. 1.5 from home. We are driving through and distancing from Pearl Catcher, who is falling back. Joan Quartz way back as well in third. Vanguard Dream seems to be way down the order, absolutely nowhere near. And again, my predictions there have come true. I don't know why those horses get sort of so much money in terms of the betting and get the tipsters now and again. 10 lengths back. 10 lengths back. We are the class of the field, as expected. Double Dara. Great job. Absolutely fantastic. Bellamaker hasn't run in a while either. Can I find something for Bellamaker while we're here? Now, Bellamaker should be a mile 1. Yeah, Bellamaker's a mile 1. And we didn't really have anything there because we gave up the Woodwood. Do I want to try a mile 2? It's got a tiny bit of distance adaptability. I mean, there's going to be some good horses here. The Paddyman's in there. Like, I don't think we run for another month if we don't. So I'm actually just going to put in Bellamaker in that mile 2. We're going to travel to York. We're going to go find our race. We're going to cross our fingers and hope. So, yeah, a couple of decent horses in this one. But again, I do think the main one will be the Paddyman. Tip the scale as well. We haven't really raced against those South African horses very much this year. They're always a threat. I'd probably put them up there with Paddyman. So us in the top 3, and then back to Doctor's Glory and the old Buccaneer to finish off the top 5. I'm not sure I see too many surprises. Arminger is very, very highly rated for this one. Apparently, they're looking well. We're looking okay. So, okay, Arminger might be okay. We've got a Dubai horse, we've got a South African horse, we've got a domestic horse, we've got an American horse with us, and then Arminger, who is a grade 2, might be the dark horse of the field. The Judmont International here at York, over a mile 2. This might be slightly too long for Bellamaker, but there was nothing else. And if we didn't race now, we wouldn't race until probably October. Maybe only one more race left. And also, we've got a lot of mile 1s to run. So, yeah, Bellamaker at the back on the inside. I don't like that positioning. No chance to get up here in the middle part of the race. We're being blocked off by the Paddyman, but we do come up the outside. We are making a very nice move. Are we going to hold position or are we going to keep going? Because Paddyman is coming. We're going to keep going. I thought we were going to hold it for a bit. Final furlong then. Tip the scale, falls back. Armiger in fourth, coming up to third, running really decently. The Paddyman has a good run. Not good enough, though. Bellamaker takes a mile 2 in pretty good company. Pretty good company. Okay. Yeah, the Old Buccaneer didn't run well. I expected them to run better than they did. But I mean, apart from that, yeah. The top 5 kind of played out the way I thought with Armiger instead of the Old Buccaneer. I mean, they've only won one Grade 1 and it was quite some time ago. Yeah, and it was, yeah. It was quite some time ago, and also they haven't won much around it. I mean, at all, they've had a couple of top 3s lately, but yeah, I should have really looked into that a bit more. I thought they were running Grade 1s, but Bellamaker, really decent. Yeah, I mean, possibly not a Grade 1 over a mile 2. Probably better to a mile 1. But we won. And we won fairly comfortably against a good horse. Yeah, I'm happy with that. What's that take Bellamaker up to? 2 Grade 1s now. It's not bad at all. And up to a 128 rating. I think they were below 120 if I'm not mistaken. So that's a pretty decent jump. Did Bellamaker... I think Bellamaker might actually be full... Yeah, full 85 potential. Okay. So that may be another reason why they're able to jump up in that way. Nobody's off limits. I mean, the Witch Doctor. We keep seeing that name. We'll see what Carmine looks like, and if we've been right to avoid all of those horses. So we're just going to skip the first 2 in the auction. For the reserves, going to go to 3.5 and 5.5 in our bids. Those are our 2 points. Because I really don't want to wait and see if anyone puts a last minute bid in. Nobody will bid over 5.5. So if it goes above 3.5, I know it's going to 5.5. I can just go through quicker. And it might cost me an extra couple of million, but so be it. I'd rather just do it. So 3.5 and 5.5 are our breaking points here for the auctions. Calamine. Yeah, we could definitely save like 20, 30 grand a horse. But we're not going to. It only takes 1 or 2 of these to be really good horses to make so much money. And honestly, I'll just sell the male horses as geldings if they're not good. And that way we know, because they're not very good, they're not going back into the breeding pool. But we are going to make some money off them. So, okay, first up is Calamine. Really doesn't look good. So yeah, I think we can definitely get rid of the Witch Doctor from our list there a little bit. What's their breeding been like? Yeah. We're seeing a lot of those 2-year-olds up for sale. I think maybe there's a reason why. Petit Darvin from Sand of the Colosseum. One of only 2. I mean, the mare's foaled a Grade 1 winner. It's the only race they've ever won. It was another handicap, so I'm not sure I count that. But yeah, and Chennai herself, not really done too much. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I knew it was going to be bad. I really didn't want to click on it. Lost Highway. Topiary's got nothing. Bernstein's got nothing yet. Lost Highway. Meh. I mean, full finish. Okay, extra speed, a little bit of cruising burst, but no enthusiasm, consistency, confidence, poor potential. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. I really want a good horse here. No speed, no acceleration. No potential, no extra speed, absolutely no finish application, no point in keeping Bina. Okay, the dynamic duo. I can geld and sell. We said we were going to do that. Oh, you're so close. I mean, you're so close, but your ability is really poor. We geld and sell. So when they're 2-year-olds, we're going to sell these geldings. And see if we still get the money. Oh my God, if you had potential. If you had potential, you'd be dangerous. Yeah. Not the best. Not the best. Okay. Sea Tour, let's go. Let's go Sea Tour. Here we go. 7 furlong. H. Allen Jenkins. Way for Life is such a good horse. Now, I don't know if they're like 7 furlong. I'm pretty sure we don't. I'm going to come out the chute here. It's not a bad start in the middle of the pack. I do have to admit that. Way for Life up near the front, just ahead of us, being led up by Cadro Garcia. We've got Hamat and Bloomy on the inside. We have got Yes Mate on the outside. Come round this turn. Jockey for position. We are the grey here, just in stalking mode right now. Final 1.5 furlongs. We're going to come through here towards the front. We'll be in the lead by a length and a bit as we come to the final furlong. Here comes the field. Here comes Way for Life. Deep as well is Sanget, Signet. But Way for Life is going to take this by a length. They're too good a horse. They are too good a horse. Beginning to pick up, yeah. I knew it, but we had to try something. 6 races this year. We're close, but we just can't find a grade 1 to win. And 6 races, Sea Tour's done. Sea Tour can go to the field. I'm not interested right now in running them again. I'm just not interested. Magnitude might be okay. Osteopathic, we don't know. We don't know Magnitude. I think that's from my other say of Magnitude's good. Let's not. let's not. We're under 40 million. King's Chorister. How about no? Odevi, Miss Rinjani. Yeah, let's not go there. Odevi then. Let's just look at all the graded racers. Let's look at all the graded racers. And let's see what we've got. Wow, this is a bit more expensive. I thought that'd be like a 1.8. It's gone over 2 million. We're probably looking at 1.3 and 1.8. Yeah, this is a bit more expensive. I did not want to spend this much. But hopefully Odavi's worth it. We're going to 1.4. Yeah, these are a little bit more pricey than I thought. Okay. Sometimes that's a good sign. Sometimes it's really not, but sometimes it's a good sign. I expected this to go to 1.8. It's almost 1.9. Okay. Oh. It's not terrible. It kind of hits most of my metrics. It's not amazing, but I can get 1 or 2 horses out of it and feel okay. Grade 3 just is not good enough. Eau de vie. Please. No. Miss Ranjani, sure. I think I've got to try Marvelous Value. So we know that it's not being bred with a great horse, but we'll get an idea of what Marvelous Value is like for next season and decide if we want to cover everyone with Marvelous Value, or do we want to go down to a Royal Defense, or find someone else. We've done a lot of the other big names in here. Aztec Warrior, I believe, is another good one we could try and see. Yeah. I think we've got to figure that one out. For next time, we're going to start off with Royal Aura and Halidite in the next video. Try and find Higgy a grade 1 to win. This might be the last shot for these horses before I retire them out to the field. And then just keep winning as many as we can with the rest. So, we're approaching the end point. We'll hit that in the next video too. So let me know your feelings on these horses. I'll see you then. Until such times, thank you very much for the support. Like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. Really does help out the channel and help me keep motivated to making these videos. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Till then, take care, behave, stay safe, and I'll see you when we get there.